So I hope you can see now that I used white is much more conspicuous. So the right hand always twists inwards, and the left hand twists outwards, and then the right hand goes under. So like this. So once you get used to this, you can even twist concurrently. That means that the right hand is twisting and the left hand is twisting. So this is how you do twisted braids using yarn. So some people prefer different colors like white. I prefer black. Some may prefer this brown or another version of brown. Some will get the thin yarn like this. Sometimes you might get this. I want to show you how to do with both. So if you have the very thin one, you hold out your elbow like this, and then with your holding your fingers like this, then you wind it like this. The same case with the thick ones. Then you take your scissors and you cut. Now the length will depend on how long you want your braids to be. So if you want this size, always make sure that your yarn is twice the size of what you want, because you're going to fold it. So this is how the yarn looks like, but my braids will be this size because I'm going to fold it from the middle. So if you have the very thin yarn like this one, you will need to take several strands. Like here, say I have 5. But if you are lucky and you got the very thick one, you might need only 2 or 3 strands. So some case, you wind around your elbow like that, then you take your scissors and you cut. So if I want very long braids like this one, then I will leave it as this. If I want only half of this size, then I will cut here. So this is the length, but since I will fold it, it will be this length. So with this one, I will probably need 2 or 3 strands, depending on the size of the braids I want. If I want very thick ones, I can even take 4 of the thick strands like this. Make sure they are even in length. You can cut if one is longer than the other. So I have this because I have this. This is very long. Unless I want braids that are long like this, because then this will be very long, and I want the very short ones. So I'll simply cut this by half, then I will have that size. So if you want to measure the height of your braids, just measure with this. So if you want something longer than this but shorter than this, so you can just measure like this. Always make sure that this end is uncut like this. So if I want this size, I just cut from here. A section of your hair, make sure the others are out of the way. Hold your strand like this, hold it in the middle, put your left thumb under the strands of hair, and then the index finger holds it like this. So make sure that your left fingers, the remaining pick the strands of yarn like this, so that it's firm. Insert this yarn between the index finger and the thumb like this. Then you twist like this. 1, 2. I like only twisting a few times because I don't want a knot and I don't want it tight too. So this is what I have. So I have my hair and then the 2 strands of yarn. So I need to braid this just a little like this and like that. Make sure that the hair is secured. Then I will join the hair strands with the yarn, 1 piece of yarn, and then the right hand twists inside like this, and then the left hand twists outward like that, and then the right hand goes under the left like that. So inside, the left hand goes outside, and then under. So the right hand twists inwards, the left hand twists outwards, and then the right hand goes under like that. So I hope you can see now that I used white is much more conspicuous. So the right hand always twists inwards, and the left hand twists outwards, and then the right hand goes under. So like this. So once you get used to this, you can even twist concurrently. That means that the right hand is twisting and the left hand is twisting. So you twist until the end. Now the trick is in the finishing. So if you leave it like this, it's going to unwind. Something like this, while hold this here with a pin. And then here we need to partition a section of hair like that. Make sure that the other hair is out of the way. So this is what we have. And this is our yarn. So I will fold it and hold it in the middle with the right hand. So as with the other braids where we were twisting, you need the left thumb under the hair and the index finger on top. That means it holds it. And then with the remaining fingers, you hold 1 strand of yarn together with the hair like that, so that it is firm. And then you make sure that this yarn gets in between the index finger and the thumb finger of the left hand. And then you twist like that. I twist it only once or twice because I don't want a knot and I do not want a headache. I don't even strain it. So this is what you have. If I can show you, so you have your hair and then the 2 yarns like this. So I will braid it just a bit like that and then like that. So I still have my 3 strands. I make sure that I can either divide the strand of hair so that each yarn has 1, or I just hold it together with 1. So holding the hair and the yarn together with the right hand, holding the yarn and the hair with the right fingers, I will twist inwards like this. Inwards is like this. so like that, and then the left fingers twist outwards like that, so inwards, outwards, and then the right fingers go under the left like that. So the right fingers twist inwards like this, and the left outwards like that, and then the right hand goes under the left, so like this, and then this one outward, and then like that. So you twist all the way to the end, and the trick is with the finishing. You might have some nicely twisted braids all the way up here, but the finishing is poor. So if you leave it like this, see, it is going to unwind already. So you make sure that you put a knot, and I'm going to show you how to put a knot. So take one of the strands like this, and then make a loop around this, so like this, and then you make a knot like that. Do not leave this loose. Some people leave it and it does not look so nice. Some people use candle to burn this off. I prefer to use scissors. You take your scissors and you cut just below where you put the knot. If you cut here, it will have been twisted. So you cut just below here, and you have something nice like that. So I will hold this and do one more, hoping that you get the grasp of it. So this is actually how you do even with braids, and you can do thick or thin ones depending on what you prefer. So I'll hold that. Get your yarn, fold it into two like this. So I'll hold this with my right hand like this. So as with the previous twists we are doing, the left hand puts the thumb under the hair and the index finger puts on top, so that you're holding it like this. And then the left fingers, the remaining left fingers, take hold of some piece of the yarn from the other side, and then you insert this yarn between the left index finger and the thumb like this. And then you twist once or twice and don't strain, because you're going to pull the hair off or get a headache. I don't like mine tight, so this is what you have. I braid this like that, and then I make sure I hold this braid together. I make sure that I hold my hair with the yarn, and then with the right fingers I twist inwards, and then with the left I twist outwards like that, and then the right hand goes under the left so that I can exchange. So the right fingers twist inwards, the left outwards, and then the right hand goes under the left so that I can exchange the two strands. So inwards, outwards, under, inwards, outwards, under, like this. So once you get used to this, you can even find yourself twisting concurrently. That means the left hand and the right hand are twisting. So inwards, outwards, and once you get to the end, remember to make the knot. So take one strand, wind it around the strand like this, and pull. Make sure you tighten it nicely, and don't leave this loose. Take your scissors, cut just under where you put the knot. So at the end of the day, you are going to have all this on your head.